welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Yati, and you probably clicked on this video because you have a dysfunctional family and you want to know about someone else's experience. Well, if that's the case, then you are at the right place. And I'm going to talk about how to survive in a narcissistic environment. Before that, I want to give you a big shout out to every one of you who are struggling with such a family or friends and still showing up every single day to get your life in order. I know it's very hard. So let's begin with the issue. First, you need to understand clearly in your mind that you are not the problem, that you are not the one who is the problem in the family and you are causing the problem. No, it's not the case. Every time it's not the case. Initially, the victims of narcissistic abuse think that they are the problem. They are doing something, and to the result of it, your parents or your family members are reacting like that to you, mistreating you, treating you in a horrible way. So this is definitely not the case, and you should understand that this is not the reality. Generally, I would say in such a family, in a dysfunctional narcissistic family, there is always a pattern, and you need to understand what the pattern is. I would say if you have narcissistic parents, then it is very simple to identify the pattern. They would Narcissistic parents always make their child as a whole project, and they think that this is a project, and this project would be successful or not. So if you are facing these problems, then probably you are a failed project for them, and they don't consider yourself to be a very successful, you know growing project, and treat you as a liability more than an asset. And on the other hand, your siblings who are getting this fair treatment even after doing every bad thing. That is because, for in their eyes, in your parents' eyes, or in your family's eyes, that is the your sibling is a very good and good project which will come up with very good returns. It is very clear that this is very unequal treatment of two kids of the same parent, and I know it is hard to digest. And if you are initially subjected to this, initially it is very hard to even accept this fact that your parents are doing this unequal and bad treatment between two kids, and they are not even, they don't care about you. Basically, I'm sorry to say this, but they don't care about you because they don't see you as a very good project to work upon, and you are just a failed project for them. So that's why they always hate you, they always mistreat you, because you are just an liability for them, and your sibling, on the other hand, is an asset. Now, how to deal with this? Coming to that, which is important for your mental health and for your survival. I know it is hard to, you know, um, I know it is hard to believe this because every child wants love and affection from their family, because family and friends are their sole purpose is to provide you and support you, provide you with love, affection, unconditional love, and things like that. So, how to move forward with accepting the reality? This is the big question, which I think everyone has in their mind. I would say once you accepted it, once you have seen the reality with your eyes many times, and you have understood that this is it, they don't care about me anymore, then you should basically focus on yourself and making you strong. By strong, I mean physically and mentally strong to deal with such situations. And I would advise, if anyone is able to move out of their family, then please do move out of this environment, because this is definitely not going to help you grow, but they are always going to put you down, make your self esteem very small. and so that they can easily, control over you. If you are not having a good, healthy, strong mental support, and I would say basically your health is not good, physically or mentally both, they are going to control you, and they're going to take advantage of you. And this is what you don't want, because this is going to stop your growth, harm you for long term. They are going to use you in every possible way. And mind you, if you're not strong on your mind or health, basically these are the two important things. First, you have to get in place. You have to control your finances by yourself, and you have to move out. I'm saying because if things are really not going well, and you can analyze. Some people can analyze the things that if they will change or not. But I would advise you, if the things are really, really bad, then don't try to, you know, um, make the relationship work with them, your family. Because I don't think so. It's a good idea, and it will only result in they using you. So you should first make yourself strong mentally and physically to deal with this situation, because they are your family, and you already have a loving side for them. You don't want to leave them or hurt them, because that is ultimately going to hurt you. But I would say that you have to take steps to protect yourself. That is also important. And the first and foremost step to protect yourself is developing a good mental stable health, and being uh, there for yourself, believing in yourself, and working upon yourself. I would advise you to, work on yourself, um, put up your self esteem and self confidence. You don't need their compliments, and they are going to say 100 times a day to you that you are a failure or you can't do anything. But that's not true. They're just going to do it because they want to make you feel small, so that they can take control over you and control you for the rest of your life and use you as a puppet. And you don't want to live like that. Nobody wants to live like that. That is a horrible way of living. So first you have to do this. And I would say that try to stay away from your parents if they are like this. They always put you down and never support you. And they always, have this big expectations. And even if you are fulfilling their expectations, they are never happy. That they are never happy. Then they basically don't care. They won't be happy. They will never be happy. They will always treat you like this. And this is the reality. You have to accept this. So stop trying to impress them, because they are never gonna be impressed. One more reason that I think narcissistic parents hate the black sheep, or I'll say the different child. Black sheep is someone who is different from the rest of the family, who has a different ideology, who has a different perspective. They think differently than the rest of the family. They are not ready to take up the role that they are given. Yeah, so they hate you. One reason for that is because you have your own personality, you have your own capability, and you are not ready to become anyone else's puppet. And that is what they think they hate. Narcissists always hate the one who don't follow their orders, who don't work up to their expectations, who don't behave up to their expectations. So yeah, that is one thing that they hate the most. And if you are the black sheep in your family, you're already winning. You are already in a good situation, because you are not their puppet. And I'm telling you, the one who is the golden child for them, the one they admires, they loves, they praises in front of you and call you a failure, that child's life is gonna be miserable after 10 years. because they are going to live with them. They are gonna, you know, um, stay with them and hear every single of their orders and follow that like a robot. And that is, you know, a pathetic thing to do. You are human and you have every right to do what you want. You have every right to take important decisions of your life. But narcissistic parents are, they always treat you like a small child, and they never consider you as an adult. Or basically, they want to live your life, they want to take all the control over you. And that golden child is giving the control to them. So basically, they're going to have a very bad life ahead. So stop thinking that your parents don't love you, so everything is ended. No, it's not. You don't need your love. They're, they're just putting down you. They're there for putting you down. They never supported you, and they will only, lower your vibrations, lower your energy, and make you less, uh, you know, um, performing